Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel for another interesting beer review and another Lagerbier from Oberfranken in northern Bavaria. This is from the Brauerei Hönig, located in Tiefenellern, started already 1478, and it's a really interesting beer in my opinion, because just like many other breweries from this beer region, it's a traditional brewery, very old, and the brewery location today was a post office before. That's why they do have this logo with the letter and the post logo, I guess you can call it, and it gives a nice impression. They do have a website which hasn't got so much information on it. Gives quite old impression, that website, just like the label. This is a beer that could look like this if you found it in a store in the 80s, I guess. So it's not a fancy label at all. Quite old and easy one to create. Here's the cap also of Brauerei Hönig, located in Tiefenellern, and the thing which makes this one interesting is, of course, for me, that it's old and that it's giving an old impression also, because it shows that they don't care about renewing themselves. They do things the traditional way, and that's what I like. That's what I want from beers. So this is gonna be interesting to try, and I managed to find it when I was in Germany. I guess it's not that easy to find. Yeah, it's got 4.8 ABV, Brauerei Abfüllung ungespundet, which is unfiltered. So I think it's gonna be a little bit cloudy. You see also the hops and the wheat and the malt here on the side of their logo, which is looking nice. Also the color combination is looking nice, and gives an old impression to me. Zutaten: Wasser, Gerstenmalz, Hopfen, Auszüge. Gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot von 1516. And here's the address and the telephone number, not a link to the brewer's website. That's also often the case from brewers from this area, that they don't that they prefer telephone instead of website, according to their label. I'm gonna give you some short information that I found regarding this brewery. It wasn't so easy to find much information about it. Brauerei Hönig in Tiefenellern, but I think it's a part of Litzendorf in Oberfranken in Bavaria. The Hönig brewery is a brewery in Tiefenellern, Upper Franconia, municipality of Litzendorf. The annual output is around 6,500 hectoliters, which is quite low. The brewery was founded in 1478. The brewery and inn have been family owned since 1778. The brewery's inn is also called Zur Post, because until 1911 a post station was located here, including upholstery and a horse stable. In the brewery, the beers lager, pils, wheat beer, and so-called posthörnla, which is slightly smoky, are brewed all year round. Seasonal beers are available for Christmas and Easter, as well as Christmas bock from the penultimate Friday to October. 7 different non-alcoholic beverages are also produced. The brewery is a member of Brauerei, a cooperation company of private breweries from Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, and many other of the beers from different breweries have been a member of this cooperation. Also, they do have a Gasthof, Bierkeller, and Biergarten, just like many other small private breweries from this region, where they do serve their beer fresh directly from the barrels in the brewery to their guests, and that is looking really beautiful. So feel free to check out the link to the brewer's website in the description box below, which I'll link to as always. Hönig brewery Zurpost in the good old Franconian cuisine and the tasty beer. The Hönig brewery in Tiefenellern has an old tradition. The brewery and the inn Zurpost have been family owned since 1778. The brewing law has existed since 1478 and can be documented. The inn was once an old post office. Here the horses coming from Bamberg were reclamped, and with fresh energy they pulled the stagecoach up the Tiefenellern berg towards Hollfeld. That's some more information about the brewery. And as I mentioned, this is one that I've been looking forward to try. It's always interesting for me as a lover of German beers to try a beer that's not easy to find. And this is one that gives that impression that it's not that easy to find. Well, let's look at the label before I'm going to go on to the tasting part. Brauerei Hönig, Lagerbier ungespundet. As I mentioned, not that fancy beer label at all, quite old one regarding how it looks, but that's just even better, because then the brewery cares about doing a good thing and doesn't have to change, jumping on a trend or something like that. They do what they want, and that's a good thing. So this is gonna be interesting. I don't know if it's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be pale, but hard to put it in a category, probably like a Helles or a lager. There are a little bit differences between those two ones, I guess, at least in the beginning. Lager was like probably Landbier. Then Helles has this mild taste, as you know. Export is a little bit stronger, but they're all pale ones. And of course we have the Pils, which is definitely something else in taste with its strong hops bitterness. But let's open this one up and see what it is. They do also have other beers, of course. The Lagerbier from Brauerei Hönig. Quite much foam there, which you know that I like, and which of course is a good thing. Nice looking with compact white foam head. This is looking really nice. You see all the small bubbles rises up, I suppose. Hopefully that's something that's possible to see. Looks really nice, and yet not that pale color, but looks really beautiful with its very big compact white foam and all the small bubbles rises up. This is how it should look, isn't it? With a compact white foam that rises up above the edge of the glass, and all the small bubbles. Always important to build up a foam head. This is how a beer should look, Bavarian style. It's really looking great. White compact foam head shows quality, and also is important since it keeps the right taste in the glass. And I mean, look at all these small bubbles. Fantastic, in my opinion. There we have it. And I have high expectations of this one. Hope it's gonna be a great balance between the maltiness and the hops. Really looking fresh and nice, with its little bit darker color comparing to the typical Helles. So I guess this one is gonna be just an ungespundet lager, just as the label says. I guess that's a category which I want to put it in, an unfiltered lager. Not that cloudy, but it's pale, or quite pale anyway, easy to see through at least. But there are of course many beers that are paler regarding the color. Still, 2-finger whitehead, very good thing of course, shows quality and keeps the right taste in the glass. Let's get the aroma. Really fresh and nice. Not too strong maltiness, easy to feel that it's not a Helles. Helles is much more mild in the taste. Pils is much more of a hops, but this is a very nice balance between all the ingredients, and this one is a little bit like a Lagerbier aroma of it. Of course, it's Lagerbiers are a little bit different regarding that they're cloudy. This one is really fresh and nice, so I got high expectations of this one. Brauerei Hönig Lagerbier from Oberfranken in Bavaria. So let's taste it before the head disappears. Prost! Yeah, this one is great. Really fresh, easy to drink, easy to enjoy, very nice in its taste. That's easy to say for me. Nice, pleasant, high quality maltiness. Wasn't possible, unfortunately, to find so much information about this brewery or the raw materials that they're using or the brewery process, because it seems like they haven't been putting energy in creating a very big website. It feels like they put energy to do good beers instead, and that is enough, because the people in the area, which are the customers where the beer is possible to drink, have discovered the beer and therefore buy it and enjoy it. And this is easy to enjoy. This is a really nice one, really pleasant in taste, very great. Yeah, the maltiness is great, perfectly balanced, and all in all, it's a really good one. This Brauerei Hönig Lagerbier ungespundet. It's looking good, and it gives also an old impression, as I mentioned. They do use this tall bottle instead of the thicker label, thicker bottle, which is more common in the area. They do use this one, which is probably more known everywhere, and yeah, simply gives an old impression to me, this one. And that's a good thing that they continue with their thing and don't make any changes or something like that. This is a real well tasting one, I can promise you that, and definitely it's a recommendation. This beer might not be the video which makes people find my channel, because this is a brewery which many people might not have heard about, but those of you who follow my channel are seeing this review, and hopefully you get interested about the breweries and the beers that I'm reviewing. I love them, at least. So yeah, I think that's it for now regarding the Brauerei Hönig Lagerbier ungespundet. And I hope you like my reviews. Hope you continue to follow my channel for more interesting German beer reviews. And like, comment, subscribe, and hope I see you again in next German beer review.